someone just kept turning around and I would look back and then he looked back at it. And I was like, okay, you're gonna talk to me or what? Like, I'm not gonna keep turning around looking at you. This is ridiculous. Those little games, they just frustrate me so much.
How do you know if your crush likes you back?
There are so many signs that I can tell that a guy likes you back. If you're at a party and a guy looks at you and he catches you looking back at him and then suddenly looks away, that is a big sign that he likes you. If a guy is smiling at you at a party and then you make an eye contact with him and he doesn't look away and he continues smiling at you, that's also another sign that he likes you.
Anytime he starts a conversation, he has interest in you and wants to talk to you, wants to hear your opinion, that's always a very good sign. If kind of the conversation is flowing back and forth pretty evenly, I don't feel like I'm dominating it or if they're dominating it. So when someone's kind of giving you passionate answers and maybe even following that answer with a question back to you, I think that that shows that they're interested in you and that they want to learn a little bit more about you, so that's a good way to know.
When guys remember things about you and what you tell them, that's a big sign that they like you.
If they're talking about your physical appearance, if they're talking about like hanging out a lot, like one-on-one.
If you guys are like texting or like if he makes an effort to seek you out and like to spend time with you.
They'll do too many favors for you, that type of thing, or they're smiling too much around you. They talk to you all the time over the phone and stuff. They say hey to you every day, or we're going down the same street, let's walk together, that type of thing.
Guys are pretty good about letting you know for the most part.
With guys, it's like, are they paying attention to you? Like, if yes, then they probably like you.
The eye contact is very important. Like if someone's kind of looking off into the distance as you're talking and nodding and yeah, or checking the time or on their phone, then they're definitely not interested.
It's pretty obvious when they're not into you. One-word replies, they have no enthusiasm at all.
Their body language as well plays into that. If they have a standoffish vibe.
Like if they're not there with you, like if they're not like making jokes back or if their like eyes are like wandering. You have to realize like it's not personal, it's just like not everybody clicks with everybody.
I like to pass notes in class. It's frowned upon, but it's a good way if he passes back, he likes you. I thought this guy liked me. And there was a point where I like kind of expected him to kiss me and he didn't. So I was kind of like, so I like you. And he was like, oh, that's not what I thought this was. It's friendship. And I was kind of like, oh, okay, cool. And I mean, you go home and you eat your Ben and Jerry's, but you get over it.